We are
na national summit ang PhilHealth ng lahat ng social workers sa lahat ng ospital, pampubliko or pribadong ospital, national summit. O, ang dami-dami ninyong pera. Gumastos nga kayo ng magkano? 142 million sa inyong anniversary. Eh, di gumastos kayo ng ganon kalaki. National summit, turuan ko po kayo para hindi na tayo magkaroon ng denied claims at RTH claims. Papanaktakan po namin kayo. Totoo po yun, sir.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Actually, Honorable Kimbo, we hear you loud and clear, no? I just want to mention, and if you think about it, maganda po yung sinasabi nyo, very straightforward. Me as PCO of PhilHealth, if you think about it, we have the money, we should just pay. We should just pay everyone and everybody will be happy, no? And will also look good. Now, I think the main issue, ma'am, is this, no? And we hear you, you're correct when you talk about RTH, when you talk about denied, no? Sana what we can do is also request from this committee, no? From this honorable committee. Kasi one of the reasons why we are so careful at PhilHealth, no? Is yung Commission on Audit, yung COA, no? There's going to come a time wherein we're going to have to be answerable to COA. And we're very, very concerned with all of their findings and all of their negative comments. So, maingat po kami dyan. Now, so, sorry mama, just quickly. So, I was going to suggest, ma'am, maybe we are with you. Yes, we should pay these hospitals. We should avoid the closing down of these hospitals. It affects everything. But at the same time, ma'am, kasi parang our hands are tied because we have to follow all of these guidelines, all of these policies, all of these rules. Although now we're trying to be as flexible as possible, no? So, ma'am, I was going to suggest baka if this committee can also help us for COA to understand or COA to be more lax or COA to assure us na hindi namin kayo paparusahan, hindi namin kayong anuhin, then maybe we can also move forward together. But we agree with you, Honorable Kimbo, no, what should be done. And we also feel
Sir, the COA is very predictable. Hindi naman yan nag-iimbento ng... It's just a matter of engaging with them. You've been in government for the longest time, di ba? It's a matter of engaging with them, etc. There's a way to deal with the COA in a reasonable way. So, hindi naman yung ganito na aabot tayo ng sobrang daming denied and RTH claims na aabot tayo sa sitwasyon na ganito nakalaki ang pinagkakautangan natin at tinatago natin sa Kongreso ang utang natin. So we demand pasensya na, napunta ako sa demand. We request an immediately share a report to the committee in response to this, so that you are able to revise your policies on denied and return to hospital. And yun na nga po yung aming suggestion. Diba? So, kailangan immediately or moving forward, wala na tayong ganito.
Yeah.
Diba? Yung sinasabi ni Sir is dealing with the past. Diba? But it's the moving forward that we need to avoid the magnitude of the denied and RTH claims.
noted, very quickly, Kong Wilbert. Noted, Madam Chair, Mr. Chair, Honorable Kimbo. So we will submit to this committee. Ma'am, you want from the start, no? So all the way back. We'll backtrack all the way. So
Absolutely.
okay.
Nagsara na po ang ospital. Gusto nga namin makita kung alin closures ang kinos ng PhilHealth.
Yes. We will comply, ma'am. We'll submit to this honorable committee. Thank you.
Mr. Chair, and can we also like to find out ilan % ba yung denied? Ilan yung return to hospital? Ilan ba ang reconsider na denied? Or is that a final? Non-appealable ba yung denied?
Parang,
ilan ba
well, yung denied po
sa
appealable, roughly 2% for the RTH and roughly 2% for the denied. Yung denied po appealable po.
Actually, Mr. Chair, nakakabahala dito kasi meron naman tayong mga anecdotes from the field na Kaya naman yan dinedenay, kaya naman yan return to the hospital kasi iniipit ng mga, alam mo na, ng mga regional vice presidents, etc. Para lang umapela ang mga ospital, etc. Their anecdotes, I don't know if they're founded, but we hear those reports. So yun para sa akin ang nakakabahala. But to think na ganito kasi kalaki ang mga numbers, what stops us from believing those reports that we hear, di ba? So ayoko sanang paniwalaan, pero kung ganito kalaki at hindi natin mapaliwanag, anong gagawin natin? Hindi po ba? Kaya sa lalong madaling panahon, kailangan po natin talagang ma-minimize yung RTH talaga. That's really, because these are just clerical errors. Dapat, sa totoo lang po, we have to be customer-oriented. It's a failure on our part, sir. Sorry po, but you have to be customer-oriented, sir.
Oh, we agree, ma'am. We agree, Mr. Chair.
Ilan percent yung RTH versus the denied?
Roughly, parehong
50.
2% po yung RTH tsaka yung denied po.
No, I mean,
Hindi
of the
kasi 4.7 billion versus 30.
Sorry, ma'am. So 4% yung denied, 2% yung RTH. So, sorry, ma'am. So 4% yung denied roughly. And then roughly, Mr. Chair, 2% yung RTH.
Yes.
Double po. Double the RTH po. More or less po.
Mr. Chair,
uh,
with all due respect to the to Honorable Kimbo, yes, related to this. Well, actually, Mr. Chair, yung ibang tanong ko po dito sana ay patungkol din dito, no? So, in aid of legislation, Mr. Chair, kasi para sa akin, useless po itong mga increases na pinag-uusapan natin kung kulang yung hospital dahil nga po dito sa nangyayaring mga denied claims na to, no? May isang, ang gusto ko lang tanungin dito, ano ba yung kailangan gawin, no? Dahil kanina sinasabi po ni PCEO, dahil sa COA, no? Okay. Pwede bang mag-house resolution tayo rito, Mr. Chair, to grant an amnesty, no? Amnesty dun sa mga denied claims, yung pong mga claims na dahil po sa late filing, at meron pa po isang kaso na yung pong mga maliliit na kaso. No? Kasi narinig ko rin, ang dami pong hospitals na hindi po accredited, blacklisted, dahil po doon sa mga nag-double payment, double entry, double payment, na nakakasuhan ng fraud. 2,000 pesos, 2,600, may narinig pa ako 600 pesos, ang penalty 300,000. Tapos blacklisted ang hospital, hindi po makapagserbisyo. Again, useless po itong mga pinag-uusapan natin kung ang mga hospital ay blacklisted, no? So, ako I intend to file a house bill, pero yun na nga, no, dahil matagal po ito na proseso, pero ipa-file ko pa rin po ito to grant an amnesty, no, to all these cases, and ito pong mga denied claims, kung pwede po ito ma-amnesty na rin, no, mabayaran, no.
Pero
Pero
Mr. Chair,
yun na nga, with all due respect to Honorable Kimbo, yung pong hinahanap natin dito, yung sinasabi niya na ano ang immediate solution, no, para po itong mga hospital na to ay makapagpatuloy ng serbisyo po sa atin.
Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair, bago natin na natin yung data.
Honorable Kimbo first and then
Mr. Chair, hingin muna natin yung full data ng denied at RTH. Baka naman yung full amnesty, maubos yung 700 billion. Sa laki po ng RTH at saka denied. Hingin muna natin yung buong, you have to give us the full data of RTH and denied claims from the time that you were created.
We will comply, Mr. Chair. Just wanted to add to what Representative Lee mentioned. No, we have an OGCC opinion, actually, Mr. Chair, that states that if it's 60 days denied, that we can 60 days late filing, that we can already pay the hospitals po. Basta within 60 days.
Have you done that?
Gawin na.
Actually, kaano lang, we just got the opinion from OGCC. So we're about to implement pa lang po. No.
Is retroactive.
Yes po. Yes po.
Ayun naman,
So,
is that in effect?
that will-
60?
Yes, that should help po. Basta 60 days, no? 60 days so will be allowed to pay them. So malaking effect niyan, ma'am. So hopefully po after maybe we'll submit first, we'll comply, submit all. But after once we start,
The opinion.
yes.
So that's operable.
Yes, that's why we will already start. Kasi we just had received the opinion, ma'am. Umpisan po na namin yan po. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Then you can now make an executive order
Yes.
from the PhilHealth.
Yes po. Yes po. Thank you po.
Yeah, and can I just proceed? Sorry, last two questions. Hindi pa nga ako umabot sa tanong ko dun sa expansion of benefits. Pasensya na po, sir. Okay. Doon po sa nabanggit po ninyo na expanded benefits. So, syempre po, nagpapasalamat po kami na that you've listened to all our requests. And of course, increasing from 244 to 271. And that's a tremendous increase from the 165 billion that you've spent in 2024. So sana ay wala nang RTH, wala nang denied, at maging masigasig po tayo sa pagbayad para umabot tayo sa 271 as planned. Ano po ang actuarial effect nitong lahat po na in-announce ninyo na expansions? So these are all, you know, I heard you say may 900% increase, etc., etc. What is the actuarial effect of all of these increases?
If I can allow Sir Net to address the question. Ma'am, before the question is answered, we also want to suggest sana to mention to the hospitals. So magtulungan po kami, we'll do our end, but sana they submit also on time and then quality claims. We will work from our end, pero it takes two kasi ma'am eh, diba?
But Mr. Chair, that's precisely my point. You need to build the capacity of the hospital staff that is assigned to PhilHealth claims. Ganun na po ang lahat ng hospital ngayon. Kahit na gano'ng kaliit ang hospital, meron talagang tao na naka-devote sa PhilHealth claims.
Yes po.
Po lahat.
Yes po. We are,
National Summit ang PhilHealth ng lahat ng social workers sa lahat ng ospital, pampubliko or pribadong ospital, National Summit. O, ang dami-dami ninyong pera. Gumastos nga kayo ng magkano? 142 million sa inyong anniversary. Eh, di gumastos kayo na ganun kalaki. National Summit, turuan ko po kayo para hindi na tayo magkaroon ng denied claims at RTH claims. Papanaktakan po namin kayo. Totoo po yun, sir.